Hey folks, today is, and actually right now is the first time I'm going to try OpenAI's Operator. Now, Operator showed up on my account this last week, and I didn't actually jump into it, but right now I'm going to give it a shot. This is the first time I'm using it. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Basically, GPTs, over the last year, companies have been making apps, essentially, very similar to what you would have in the App Store. These apps help with writing, productivity, research and analysis, education, lifestyle, images, and then programming. And there's like tons of them. And I created a couple apps when the store first launched, and there's a little goofy thing on my website about that. So now what's happening is these apps are not only doing these things through prompts, but they can actually take actions on your behalf. So for those of you who have been watching, you've heard a lot about agentic AI or AI agents. And now AI agents are tools that you can use, and you can trigger them from a human standpoint. So you can say, add a file to my directory, take actions on my behalf. And right now, the last I saw is some of these agents are able to work on 50 to 60 website tasks at a time. Those are AI agents. Now, agentic AI is stuff that takes you leave it running in the background, and it just does tasks and then comes back to you with an answer. And you're not supervising or triggering every step. And I think that's what this is doing now. This is the paid account. I pay $200 a month for this, and they're letting people like me just sort of walk through what it does. So I'm going to say purchase tickets. Now, I'm a little nervous about this because my payment accounts are hooked up to this. So I don't really want tickets to the Miami Grand Prix, and I don't really want tickets to the Sphere in Las Vegas. But these are example prompts. So I'm going to say reserve 2 tickets for me at the next concert at the Sphere in Las Vegas through StubHub. I'll just fire that off, just see what happens. I'm going to allow for notifications because this is going to happen in the background. And what I've noticed with the research apps is that they'll do stuff and then they'll come back. So here we go. Absolutely. I can help you with that to be sure that I find the best tickets. Can you confirm a few details? Are you happy with whatever artist is playing? Do you have seat preferences, and do you have a budget rate? Yeah, those are the things I'm looking for. I don't really care what the artist is, where I sit, or what the budget is. So I'm going to say confirm. Yes, please proceed. And see, that puts that wording in for me, which I find very interesting. So right now it's opening up the website. It's going to StubHub on my behalf, doing all the things that I would do. This is actually kind of cool to watch. Let's actually expand this out just so we can see. Oh, look at that. I like that. You can actually take control if you want. So this is just one step at a time going through the StubHub website, doing each one of the tasks. And it's the LLM that's doing it. It's OpenAI. So this is, this is what's happening over the next little while. I'm going to shut up, though, because I'm pretty excited about this. I guess there's other spheres. So it's going to go to the location, the Las Vegas one. There you go. That loads up the next one. And the cool thing is this is all happening. I have given GPT permission to do this for me. So right now what it's doing is it's doing all of this work. And I had to enter an operator code in order for this to work, when that was no different than a password through my email account. So it's, I'm wondering if it's just going to do 2 tickets. Well, it decided on my behalf, which is great. So now we're back into the chat. So I'm going to minimize this just so we can see. All right. So located next concert, it's Kenny Chesney. I'm not a country fan. It's the 28th. And we have options. Go ahead with one of these. Would you prefer a section? And so right now it would go through, let's see what happens. So I'm going to say, I'd like to go ahead with one of these. I'm going to end up with 2 tickets. I have no idea. Just got it. Just to be sure, you would like me to reserve option 1 because I didn't say which one. Let's confirm that just to see what happens. Yeah, and again, this is the first time I've ever used it. I think it's pretty cool. I think people are going to be pretty nervous. So it must be using my email account, but I don't know how it would have. I don't think it has access to my banking information. Well, I'll find out. All right, you have 10 minutes to complete this purchase. We'll see if it actually, your price is locked. That's nice. I'm so excited. My first ever country concert. Are you going to fill in my information or are you going to let me do that? I have 9 minutes and 47 seconds. The tickets are now in the StubHub checkout. Please do contact information or quick sign in. Oh, see, and now, good. Now it says take control. So now I'm going to take control of the wheel. This is the operator browser. Take control anytime in your own browser. Next. So operator logged in, but it's going to keep me live. Let's see what happens. All right. The tickets are now in StubHub. You have control. All right. So if I go continue, then what happens? So now what's happening is it's going to, as I fill this out, it's going to take screenshots just to keep up with me. And then when I hit finish, it'll probably do something, but I'm not going to finish up. I'm just going to hit finish up. Let operator know what you changed. And this is interesting because what's happening right now is it wasn't taking screenshots of what I was doing. So now I need to bring up the computer up to speed on what happened during the dark time that it was kicked out of the room. So I'm going to say I did nothing. All right. So I did nothing. I'm going to cancel this transaction and abandon the chat. And now it says, I worked for 3 seconds. Understood. No worries at all. If you ever need help again, just let me know. Oh, look at that. It doesn't take it personally at all. So there you go. That's my first time. I'm going to continue to play around with this. And then at the end of the week, maybe early next week, I'll sort of talk the idea of what this means for legal professionals, accounting professionals, and then organizations like the one I worked for the last few years. Yeah. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.